Let me show you why Claudia Sheinbaum telling Trump no when it comes to deportation flights flying through Mexican airspace is such a big deal, and how much money it's going to cost us to deport these migrants just because she said no. I'm here for her saying no, and I fully support that decision. Let me show you this. Okay, so this is an air navigation map, pretty much of the whole world. We can look everywhere, but we're going to focus over here. So knowing that most of these flights are coming out of El Paso, right in this area right here, normally they would just fly down here. Here's Guatemala City right there. So just straight down, stick on some airways, go through Mexican airspace, land in Guatemala City. Now, instead of doing that, they have two options. You have to stay on these routes going across the Pacific Ocean. These black lines are aircraft routes. So they take off from Fort Bliss, El Paso, wherever. They come over here, LA, San Diego. They refuel. They're going to come over, join these routes. They have to fly that route down all the way to Tahiti. Now coming back, they can come up here and they can enter wherever they want into this zone as long as they come off this route. Nobody controls this zone. And the reason they have to go that way is because from here, Mexico owns all of this airspace to this corner right here and all the way over to right here. Okay. They go in all of this huge chunk. Nobody owns this. So the US military can come off this route over here, like I said, and they can come across here. But then they have to have approval from the Central American air traffic controllers to enter someplace. And the government has to give them that approval because military flights can't just go wherever. If they can get approval, then they can get in that way from Guatemala City. Each of these boxes is 115 miles across. To give you an idea, if they want to go to Guatemala City, right here, they have to go, we'll count them like 500, 300 miles. 1, 2, we're going to go cut that, 3, 4, 5. So you're talking 600 miles here that they have to get approval for, but it's another 1,200 miles here. It's another 2,500 miles here. It's 4,000 miles-ish from coast to Tahiti. They don't have the fuel. If they go around the other way, good luck getting approval from Cuba to fly through their airspace, Jamaica to fly through theirs, Curacao to fly through theirs, Venezuela to fly through theirs, or let alone actually getting approval from Central America here after threatening to invade Panama to fly through Central American airspace. So by Mexico saying, nope, you can't access our airspace, which comes all the way out here, and all the way out here, well, you can't see that, all the way over here, and all the way out here. By Mexico saying no, Trump's plan is pretty much dead in the water. And I know, for a lot of you, that was deeper in the weeds, but it's why it's so significant. Because really, let me grab the numbers, and I'll tell you how many miles somebody would have to fly from El Paso to legally fly and re-enter into Guatemala City. Okay, the normal route from El Paso to Guatemala City would be 1,480 miles. Let me tell you the short way. The alternative would be going somewhere to the east coast of the United States from El Paso, flying to San Juan, Puerto Rico, which is about an extra 1,100, 1,200 miles, and then coming back around through clipping Jamaica's airspace, Venezuela's airspace, Curacao's airspace, and coming into Central America's airspace, getting approval to cross El Salvador and into Guatemala. And that would be 3,971 miles. So more than double the other flight, almost triple it, right? All right, now let's see the long route, which is really the only viable option. The actual only viable route without causing an international incident would be flying to the coast of California down to Tahiti and back in. And that's 8,365 miles one way. There's no guarantee the Mexican government will allow that flight to return directly to the United States through Mexican airspace. So We're talking about, taking a 1,300 mile trip and turning it into an 8,400 mile trip each way. It's a huge deal. I'm totally for it. I'm interested to see what Trump actually does.